If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear, the camera's here.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to Jerry's NBA Talk TV. I'm NBA Jerry, and thank you for watching. I apologize, guys, for not making a video on this NBA Sunday showcase, but I actually did make one, but for some reason, YouTube wouldn't let me post it. It wouldn't let me upload it for some reason. They kept giving me an error message, so I apologize about that. And by the time they would let me do it, it was kind of irrelevant. So let's get into the game on Thursday night. It was very exciting. I enjoyed watching it. A couple controversial plays in the game. A lot of people have been talking about whether or not Big Z goaltended Ron Artest's layup when it was rolling on the rim. A lot of people thought he knocked it off. And then when Kobe got the ball underneath the basket, a lot of people felt like Dwayne Wade fouled him and he should have been going to the free throw line. I'm not saying those things aren't true, but I don't think that cost the Lakers the game. I still would have thought that the Miami Heat would have won the game anyway because they were just a more aggressive team throughout the game. But it was a very good effort by the Miami Heat either way. It was a must-win game for them. It was a lot more important for the Miami Heat to win that than the Lakers to win it. Even though the Lakers wanted to win this game for obvious reasons because Miami, beat them pretty bad on Christmas. Lakers, been playing real well, and they don't really have anything to prove in the regular season. Now let's talk about these two teams really quick. Now, obviously, the Miami Heat have been going through a lot over the last, week or so with the 5-game losing streak and then everything with, Chris Bosh demanding the ball. He had a really good game, and he showed why he wanted the ball down low. He played a really good, efficient basketball game. I liked what I saw from the Miami Heat. I've been hearing a lot of different things about the Heat. I've been watching videos, and some people think LeBron should be doing this and Dwayne Wade should be doing that. I'm going to give you my thoughts on how I think the Miami Heat should run their offense with this roster right now. Obviously, I've gone on record and said LeBron James is the best player on the team, and I'm not going to change that. I do feel like he's the most talented basketball player on the Miami Heat. Everybody has strengths and everybody has weaknesses. And LeBron James' strength, to me, is his passing ability and the way he sets up his teammates and controlling the game from the point forward position. And I think Dwayne Wade, even though LeBron is the best player, I think Dwayne Wade should be the primary scorer, and he should be the closer at the end of the game based on matchups. LeBron James and Dwayne Wade have a mismatch every night. Even though Dwayne Wade is arguably not the best shooting guard, a lot of people would think Kobe is. I mean, you see what Dwayne Wade did against Kobe Bryant in a one-on-one situation. Even the great Kobe Bryant cannot guard Dwayne Wade by himself. Any great offensive basketball player with a scoring mentality like Dwayne Wade and Kobe Bryant have, they can't be stopped one-on-one. So in my opinion, LeBron James should be the distributor. LeBron getting his rebounds and then definitely getting everybody in the offense because he draws so much attention. He can kick it out to the open man. Because to me, LeBron James is the best ball handler on the team. He's the best passer. He's one of the best rebounders. He's a great finisher. But to me, his strengths are getting everybody to where they need to be. Because he draws so much attention because he can attack the basket at any time. But like I said, he is the best passer. So when he starts to drive the lane, he gets so much attention. He will always find the open man. No matter where that player is or what angle they are on the court, he will find that open man. And those are LeBron James' strengths. Now, Dwayne Wade's strengths are his scoring. He is a scorer, flat out. And he needs to be scoring the ball. To me, he needs to average about 28, 29 points a game. LeBron needs to average about 23, 24 a game. LeBron needs to average 10 assists. Dwayne Wade should average about 5, maybe 6 assists. Dwayne Wade should average about 5 or 6 rebounds, and LeBron should average about 8 rebounds. LeBron James should have the ball in his hands at the end of the game, working to get the ball to Dwayne Wade in the scoring position, or LeBron should be attacking the defense and finding the open man unless he has a open layup or an open lane to score an easy bucket. Because to me, even though LeBron James hits a lot of buzzer beaters at the end of the second and first and third quarters, the fourth quarter, 5 minutes and down should be Dwayne Wade's game. As far as scoring is concerned, I think he should be the primary scorer because remember, folks, that's his strength. That's what he's great at. And the bottom line is, it's Dwayne Wade's team. And while he's still in his prime, you need to utilize his strengths while he still can do what he can do because he's 29 years old. He's not getting any younger. Utilize what you have with him because LeBron is 26 years old. He's 3 years younger. And you got plenty of time to let LeBron James do the things that Dwayne Wade needs to do right now. So that's what I feel about Dwayne Wade and LeBron James. Now, Chris Bosh, he played an excellent game. I am very, very proud of Chris Bosh. I really am. For a guy to go out there and say that publicly, especially being on a team like Miami Heat, which everything that they say is under the microscope, for him to go publicly and say he wants the ball down low and then to do it against the Lakers, even though Pau Gasol is not the greatest defensive player in the league, he showed me something. He went down there, on the post, and he did a great job down there. He needs to continue to do that. To me, Chris Bosh needs to average 20 points. He needs to get 2 or 3 more shot attempts a game, but he needs to average at least 11 to 12 rebounds. To me, his rebounding numbers are not the greatest, but he definitely needs to average 11 or 12 rebounds. And also, he needs to defend the paint a lot better than what he's doing because we all know he's not a great defensive player. Because if you feed Chris Bosh the ball and he's getting acclimated into the offense, and even though he's a jump shooter, he does have some post moves. He is a really good post player. If you're feeding him down low, believe me, he'll play better defense and he'll feel more engaged if he's averaging 20 points a game on great looks around the rim. Now, with the bench, there's not really much you can do. Udonis Haslem's hurt. Big Z, he can't jump over a credit card. You got Joel Anthony, who's, really a power forward playing center. Mike Bibby, he's not playing too much defense. Eddie House is a three-point shooter. So those guys are role players, and they just need to figure out each and every one of them what exactly their role is from now until the playoffs start. Because that's when it's going to count, folks, the playoffs. Doesn't matter what Miami Heat does or doesn't do right now in May and the beginning of April. It matters what they do from mid-April until June. That's all that matters. They still have time to work it out. And I think they're definitely going to be a dangerous and fun team to watch.